Let's talk about starting a YouTube studio on a budget and using your phone to record your videos. My name is Ashley. Let's open that door. I just want to start by saying this whole video is filmed with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is on me. It's housed in a Smallrig Cage, and that way I can just essentially put it on any tripod I want. And then the clips that I'm actually showing of the iPhone 12 Pro Max in the Smallrig Cage is filmed with a Canon M50. So in starting this YouTube studio, I wanted to first start with a backdrop. What did I want behind me? So I was looking at a whole bunch of YouTubers, I was looking at a whole bunch of apologists, and a lot of them had these really neat, so many R's, really neat backdrops. Some people had a bookcase and very neat LED lights. And I was thinking, well, there are so many bookcases and I do read a lot, but I wanted something a bit different. I wanted to bring in something of my studio background with what I want here as a studio. So I went on Amazon, I ordered these absorption panels, studio sponges. I got some throwaway wood that we just had lying around, and I used Gorilla Glue. Here it is. This video is not sponsored by Gorilla Glue. And I just started sticking stuff together. I mean, I had a plan in mind. I wanted them to just be, angled. I wanted them to be backlit with LED. So that's why I let the sponges hang over a bit. And then I actually put LED tape around them, and to put them on the wall, I actually just put in 2 screws, and that formed my backdrop. Now it's actually button operated because I always lose these remotes. So, oh, and by the way, everything I buy, it's just linked in the description, just so that you guys know exactly how much I spent as well as everything I bought. So that was the backdrop, and I thought it was pretty neat. I ordered this neat little thing where you can write Basement Apologetics on it. I am a guitar player as well, so I had 2 of my extra pedals, 2 of my favorite pedals just as a backdrop, and I love Star Wars, so I have Raya back there as well. And that's so much for my backdrop. Secondly, we're going to talk about lighting. So I went super budget it was a no-name brand on Amazon, and they came with these arms, these boom arms, and they are all attached to my table, so it's really portable. I have a main light right here just with 2 diffusers in it to just wash it out a little bit. I have the side blue light right here, and then back there I have another blue light. That's how I'm using the third one to actually shine on the Basement Apologetics, and that way I get this blue theme going behind me, a blue side profile on my face with the main light coming in from this angle. After that, I got an extra newer brand, again, trying to keep the budget as low as possible, to house my microphone that I'm using. I'm using a very old Rode Video Mic Pro, and the little elastic bands on it broke. It's pretty much suspending with my daughter's hair elastic band stuff. So it's not the most secure in the world, but then it's actually connected to my iPhone, the Rode adapter from the TRRS to the TRS that then goes into the lightning adapter. I might be wrong on that. And that way you can connect your Rode mic right into your iPhone, and I'm using Filmic Pro to actually film everything. So I can monitor myself right on my iPad. I can see I'm still in the frame. There's Raya. And that way I can wirelessly monitor myself while I'm actually recording. I have great audio just going in to the phone, and that's pretty much it. To edit everything, to remain mobile, I'll also use LumaFusion. I have it on my iPhone as well as my iPad, and that way I can do just everything in-house. I can literally walk around with my phone. It has enough storage on to actually edit all my videos. And for these cool text graphics that you see coming up with the little social media hashtags, the subscribe button, the title, everything is actually in the Mojo app, which is again a mobile app. I actually pay for the premium subscription to get really neat motion graphics. I drag it into LumaFusion, and in the blending option, I just say, I think it's called screen. It blends with the screen, and then it keys out the solid background that I have, which is black, and then it keeps the motion title there, because LumaFusion has the worst motion titles built in. I'm not sure why they haven't updated that yet, but that way I can have my whole YouTube studio recording from a single table, everything clamped to the table, a cheap backdrop that I think looks pretty neat, and then I'm essentially editing everything that you're probably watching this video on right now. And that's just a breakdown of my budget phone studio. Now, right now we're actually busy moving, which is unfortunate because I just finished up the space. So I'm busy redoing a YouTube studio there as well. And I'm gonna do this whole YouTube studio thing again, but with a bit upscaled camera. I'm gonna include a bit other type of gear, another type of table, and I'm pretty excited to do that. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to post it in a couple of weeks. So like and subscribe, and that way you can just be notified. Oh, that rhymed. Like and subscribe and you could be notified. Like and subscribe and you could be notified. Just in case you're new to the channel, my name is Ashley. I'm an apologist. I'm running right now Basement Apologetics. I'm thinking of changing the name for some reason because my new place isn't in a basement anymore. Ooh. And I'm just here trying to teach everyone how to be a social apologist. How can we defend the Christian faith as good as possible on social media platforms? Have a good one.